Good morning, everyone. It's your boy Bagley232 or Coach232 on Instagram. I'm just coming to you with another video today. First things first, I want to thank everybody who's taking the time to watch my first two videos. I appreciate the views and the comments that were left. Makes me think that I may have made the right decision to start a YouTube channel. And this is my third drop for this day. First, I want to shout out to my boy Alfie Kingdom and Grown Man Business. If y'all haven't subbed to those guys, y'all need to sub to those guys ASAP. Also, you want to probably sub to Stack 44 and Coach Warren. Both of those guys got some great content. So sub to those guys, support those guys, and I can guarantee that you'll get some real good knowledge that you can apply in your everyday life. Before I get to the topic of my video, I want to talk real quick about a video I watched the other day with Coach Urban Meyer, former coach of the Florida Gators and Ohio State Buckeyes. He made a profound statement in this video where he talked about how he became the man that he didn't want to be. And as he found that he progressed in his career as a coach and began to have great success, a lot of the things that was really, really important to him that he prioritized in the beginning, he found that they had faded away, like his relationship with his wife, his children, et cetera, and like all men usually do, we get a wake-up call, and his wake-up call was when his daughter signed a volleyball scholarship, and she profusely thanked her mother, and then just told her dad, you were never there. That was his wake-up call. That's what signaled him to understand that he became the man that he didn't want to be. I could relate to that because I became the man that I didn't want to be. I prioritized the wrong things in my life, made a hell of a lot of bad decisions, and when I was at the bottom, then and only then I realized that I needed to do something and try to get my life back on track. So I really thank, Coach Meyer for saying that, and that helps me where I can stay focused on what I'm trying to do for myself. So if you want to watch that video, just plug What Drives Winning /Urban Meyer into your search engine on YouTube, and you can see that particular video. My topic for today is, as I begin to get red pill knowledge and try to live a red pill lifestyle, I'm finding that the one thing I think that all of us men need to exercise daily in our everyday lives is the principles of awareness, discretion, and discernment. We really need to exercise those three principles in our lives on a daily basis. Failure to exercise one can lead to a whole lot of bad shit in your life, man. And for me, I want to talk about being aware. Once I went to therapy and got to the core root of my issues, I began to understand some things differently about myself, and I really knew that I needed to be aware of what was going on around me at all times. I just could no longer take life as it came. I had to really take a deep look at what's going on and be aware of what's going on, of how people approach you, how people come to you, what they talk to you about. When you about to make a bad decision, when I'm making, bad moves with money, when I'm not being a good father. I got to stay aware of all these things because that's going to keep me on the correct path that I need to be on. Second, we want to talk about discernment. You have to be able to discern what you want to come into your life. I know we talk about women in relation to red pill knowledge all the time, but you really got to watch what you bring into your life. And you have to choose wisely what you bring into your life. I can truly say that since becoming red pill aware about 16, 17 months ago, I'm real keen on what I'm trying to bring into my life, man. And it goes way above women. I'm thinking about my career now. Do I want to? There's something different that I want to do with my career because I want to try to level myself up, not only financially but become more well-rounded, be able to do a lot of different things. And and I got to make sure that I make the right choice in these jobs that I'm, currently pursuing. Not only do I look at the compensation, benefits package, but I got to look at that work environment, and I got to discern if that's going to be the right work environment for me. I got to look at the work they want me to do. Is this the type of work that I really want to do? And more importantly, can I do that work efficiently? So just from that standpoint, I got to exercise a lot of discernment. A lot of discernment. They say discernment is a spiritual principle, and it may be. But for me, it's something that I need to practice. When I'm meeting, new people for my business, I got to discern. Are they going to be reliable, showing up for their training times? Are they going to do what they're asked? Are they going to eat correct, with what I lay out for them? Are they going to do the right things? So I need to discern quickly, do they have the drive up here to achieve the goals that they want to achieve? Because since I started, doing basketball training and personal training, there has been some people that I decided that I wasn't going to train because I didn't think they had the drive, to do what it was that they wanted to do for themselves and how I put it down to them how they needed to do it. So I wasn't afraid to tell the person, well, no, I'm not going to work with you. And the last one, discretion. One of my favorite quotes is this: discretion is the biggest part of valor. You can dissect that however you want to. But I have to be discreet with how I deal with things in my life, especially with people. I got to be real discreet. I got to be discreet in what I share with them. I got to be discreet in listening to what they're sharing with me. I'm going to take in everything that they say, or am I, going to be just a listener and be discreet in what I want to take in, if that makes sense. Dealing with women, you got to be discreet who you deal with. We all know, coming to Red Pill Knowledge, we all understand female nature and we know how it works. They say use it to your advantage, but sometimes you can get caught up. It's like I heard Red Pill Showman say, every Red Pill man is one blowjob away from being blue pill and back on the plantation. So, you really got to be discreet with who you deal with. Business-wise, you got to be discreet. It goes back to discernment. You got to discern, are they good business people? Do they pay their business bills on time? Are they nose to the grindstone? Are they really, really, really building their business? Is this a person that I want to collaborate with as far as my business? I've had some people come in, want to partner with me on this training thing, and watching them, but there's some people, who I have worked with, so it always comes down to being discreet, who you deal with and who you choose to bring into your life. So discernment, awareness, discretion. Not necessarily in order, but those are three things that every man must, should, and probably have to exercise on a daily basis. So, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Coach232. I appreciate all the love I've gotten so far. And I'm going to continue to try to, get better at making videos, and bringing, content that people can use, people can relate to, and hopefully can apply in their everyday life. So until the next time, peace.